angle of attack. If I just get rid of that forehand now, you can see and hear that's a brush of the grass. I'm still catching the ground. I still need to hit the ball first and the ground second, but not so steep as with an iron.
Hi, Jeremy here from the Golfing Curriculum. Today we're looking at fairway woods, in particular the difference between hitting a fairway wood and hitting an iron.
The address position is absolutely key to angle of attack. Now what does that mean? Well, that's the angle on which the club comes into the ball. Driver we want to be up, iron shots we want to be down, chips and pitches we want to be down as well. And actually with the fairway woods we definitely want to be down, but not so much. Now with the irons we have a lovely simple rule that we always put the ball 4 inches inside the front heel, and then we vary the width for longer shots. So this would be my chipping stance with the narrow stance with the ball back. Wedge, a bit wider, ball in the middle, head over the ball, 7-iron a bit wider still, and you can see my head starts to come behind the ball as I do that, and that helps to shallow out the angle somewhat. So that with a long iron, I've got a 4-iron in my hand, I've got quite a wide stance now, and I can still hit down, but not too down. Now with a 3-wood, we do exactly the same thing, but we want it to be slightly shallower still, and the club is made slightly differently as well. Our hands are in the same spot, but you can see the shaft leans slightly less, and the ball is a couple of inches further forward. Most importantly though, it might seem like a minor detail, we need to stand wide. That puts the head behind the ball, and that shallows out the angle of attack. If I just get rid of that forehand now, you can see and hear that's a brush of the grass. I'm still catching the ground. I still need to hit the ball first and the ground second, but not so steep as with an iron. If I do that, I simply can't get the ball in the air, and you can see a little bit more clearly what I mean now. If the angle of the shaft is too leaning forwards, there's really no loft on the club. If it's angled more like this, then we can use the elevation. This is a 15-degree 3-wood. I'd recommend for lower speeds, senior golfers perhaps and ladies, that you get a more lofted one. Height is really important with this. Aim just at the left edge of this, just to the open area. So if I do miss the green, I've got an easy chip. Pretty good. Just short. So just to bring the driver in to compare, 3-wood stance is not dissimilar to a driver at all. You can see if I pop the 3-wood down, hands in the same spot, nice wide stance, head behind the ball, and the iron as well. You can see it's a sort of sliding scale. With a driver, we want to hit the ball on the up, it's on a tee, so we move it slightly further forward. Fairway wood, the angle of attack needs to be slightly shallower, so it's a little bit back from that. So common errors I've mentioned earlier, standing too narrow. The other really common error, it's exactly the same with drivers, is all the time, is not quite getting the shoulders square with the correct address position and the head in the right spot. You can't see it from this angle, but my shoulders will be perfectly square. If I come around from this side, you can see it much more clearly how my shoulders are square. You can see a little bit of my front arm here, and the trail arm is slightly tucked in. That guarantees that my shoulders will match my feet, and that is a great thing for coming in on the right line. What you do not want is this arm to be straightened and the shoulders to be opened and the head to be then too far forward. That will ruin absolutely everything. So just like a driver, you'll see a little bit of a tilt here in the shoulders. You can do it too much, of course, and then you'll start to hit the ground, so that'll be a good indication that you're doing that. But head behind the ball is really key for lots of reasons. Angle attack and shoulder line. Pretty good. Just short. There's a free ebook on how to hit a driver on my website. The link is in the description. Again, thanks for watching and see you next time for another shot on the golfing curriculum.